Hi guys and welcome back. Now I was asked to make a super strong solo base which has a starter base attached to it as well. Now this came in at 5,200 stone, 3,600 metal frags, and it does have a starter base. Now you'll remember the 2x2 vault that I done back in December. Well, this is like a baby vault if you like. Now this is the starter base section here. You will knock a wall out and move the TC as this base expands. Now you'll recognise this straight away. This is a 2x2 vault if you like, but it's a smaller version. Now this is the starter base, as I said in here. The shotgun traps are optional, but I recommend them if you get them, because if this twig's up, someone managed to get through, you've left the twig open, when they come in that will actually shoot the twig out and either trap them inside or catch them before they actually get in and kill them. So it's acting as a good bit of defence for you as well. Now this is how this room will finish, because you'll change this around obviously as you're using this as your starter base. It's not going to look exactly like this. I just put a furnace in here because I just wanted an extra furnace, because I can only fit 2 inside here. Now all the doors have been put in this way simply so people can't boost through, so you can use this door actually to help you. Now as you come inside, you'll see we've got the workbench, small box here, small box underneath the workbench, and the research table. We have 2 small boxes here, 2 furnaces at the back, and 2 large boxes. We've also put garage doors here as well, so if they come in through one side of the roof piece, they have to go through doors as well. And it's the same with this side, it's got one as well. Now this is where your TC will end up when it's done. Now this can all be built up modular very easily, and I'm going to show you how to do it as well. So stay tuned, I'll get into the build now. Now as I said, this base comes with a starter base, so you can build it up gradually as you get the resources. It's also good as well, so if the server dies you don't have to worry too much, you haven't put too much in. So it's just a 2x1 with 2 triangles, that is all it is. Nothing overly complicated. Now you want your one door airlock here, as you normally would anyway. I always recommend you do. I'll just stone this up now and I'll show you which wall needs to remain in wood. Now this is the wall that will remain in wood for the time being, so do not put your loot in this section. So if you go offline, some little scummy shit flamethrowers you don't have to worry. Now you can put your double door in here, and your TC will go in here for the time being. In fact, I'll put one in now just so you remember. So just put that there. That is going to basically come out. We'll just put some resource in here just so it doesn't decay whilst we're doing this. So put the roof piece on. And that is you set. That is your starter base done. Now you've got your one door airlock there as well, so you don't have to worry too much. If you don't mind pickaxing walls, stone this up and pickaxe it out. I think it's 8 pickaxes, and you don't have to do it until the actual rest of the base is done. Now the rest of the base is super simple, if I'm being really honest. It's simply a standard 2x2 at the back, and all you're going to do is take higher triangle foundations all the way around. Now at this back side here you're going to put walls in. Please remember to put them in before you actually stone up the foundations, or it will not work. Now I highly recommend doing all this in metal at the back, these sides and these walls straight away. Just it makes it a lot stronger. Now we'll do these in stone. We don't want to have everything in metal straight away, and you can just upgrade these later. You don't have to do them straight off the bat. Now these are obviously going to be half walls here. Done. I would put these in metal as well. Just means someone satchels in that section, it doesn't really matter, because if they take these foundations out, it doesn't matter, this wall's still going to remain in place. So again, we've got half walls. Do a metal. Now we start putting the roof pieces in. Take the roof piece here and here. Put that one in there. Get these in metal straight away. As I said, you can leave this open whilst you're doing this. You don't have to worry too much about people taking you out. If they take you out, they take you out. They can't get into your starter base anyway. Now you're just going to come up to the top, stand at the corner. You see it goes blue. Drop it down. Metal it up. Now take flat roof pieces, put them in, and metal them up as well. Now you've seen a lot of little bases that have sprung up like this, but this gives you a hell of a lot of space, to be honest, and it is extremely strong for what it is as well. Now as we come back inside, this is where you will then take away this. Break it out, leave it there, and take your roof piece. Boom, that's you're in. Now I'll do a quick show and tell of where I put everything. You don't have to do it exactly the same, but some people like to see everything that's done. Now as I said, TC is going to move, so you have to make sure that no one's around and you're not going to get cucked whilst you're doing that. Take a TC. You want to get as far to the right as possible. Now when it sits down, authorising a TC, now after that you're going to want to take a wall piece, put it in place, metal it up. Now this is because we're going to put wall frames in place. Now garage doors are ideally what you want to be using here, but if you can't find them, you can use double doors instead. Now for this section you're going to take 2 furnaces and 2 boxes. Now do it in this order because for some reason it just works a lot easier. Put the furnace down first, take your first large box, put it all the way to as far back as you can go to your second large box, and again you want it butted right up against, like so. Now take your furnace, stick it in place, take some small boxes and place them down. No real order for the small boxes, put them whichever way you like. Step right back and it'll get you right in. Done. Now bear in mind you can't put a bag in this section, that's the only downfall of this, so your bag's going to have to be out here. So basically when you come back online, F1 kill, open your bag, have a box in here with a building plan, hammer, open this up. Now for this section we simply just need a workbench and a research table. So we're going to take the research table first, put it all the way back as far as you can go, put it in place, then take your workbench. Now this might poke through a little bit, but don't worry, it's just the way it is, you can't do anything about it. Tick it down and we'll take 2 more small boxes, we'll put one underneath here, and we'll put one here as well. Now this should go in, that research table might be a bit too far back. If that is the case, just make sure your actual research table's further back. Now that will probably stick through the actual garage door, so just bear that in mind. You can see that box is sticking out a little bit, so when you do the build make sure that's as far back as possible and far to the left as possible. Take it out just now and you'll see we can run through quite freely. Now you put campfires in here, whatever you really please, and that's it really. Put your garage doors on and that becomes your solid vault. Now it's a lot smaller than the 2x2 vault that I first made, but for the price of it it's extremely strong. Now if you were just to go through the 2 doors and the actual sheet metal roof piece itself, you're looking at 49 satchels. That's a lot. Now if you armoured this up, it would take it to 54 just to get through it. I mean, that's a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot considering the size of it. Now as I showed you a second ago there, the upkeep is very low on this as well, very low. I'll just show you the cost as well from outside, so we'll look down on it. So it's coming at, that's actually coming at 4,710 stone, 3,400, so extremely cheap for what it is, very cheap in fact. So guys, that is quite literally the strongest and cheapest solo base that I can come up with by far. Now if you're only playing as a solo and you just want someone really strong to help you stand a chance, this is actually going to help you quite a lot. I'm going to focus more on group bases next. 3 to 6 man group bases. I'm not going to do large clan bases because there's no point. They're just, they don't need someone like me showing them how to do it. So stay tuned. Please hit a like in this as well. I'm having a bit of trouble with search meta on YouTube because it cucked me a little bit. So if you can, definitely drop a like on it. Leave me comments below as well what you think. If you've come up with better ways of expanding on this, I mean, you can expand outside of this and just take it up. The possibilities are quite limitless, to be honest, what you can do with this. I go